Right now, your body and the world around you are hiding little secrets in plain sight. Why do onions make you cry, but only some of the time? Why can't you tickle yourself, no matter how hard you try? And why, seriously, are airplane windows round instead of square? Once you know, you'll never see these the same way again. Stick around till number 1. It'll change how you see the night sky. Let's go. You start chopping, and 2 seconds later you're sobbing. But the onion isn't trying to make you cry, it's defending itself. When you slice it, you break open its cells, releasing enzymes that mix with sulfur compounds and create a tiny cloud of irritating gas. That gas floats up to your eyes, and your eyes flush it out with tears. You're not sad, you're under chemical attack from a vegetable. Want to stop the waterworks? Chill the onion first, or cut it near running water. Try it, tickle your own sides, nothing. But the second someone else does it, you're on the floor. Why? Blame your brain. It's a prediction machine. Every time you move, it guesses what that movement will feel like before it happens, so your own touch gets cancelled out as boring and self-made. No surprise, no tickle. But someone else? Your brain can't predict their fingers. Surprise plus a hint of threat equals helpless giggles. Tickling is your survival instinct with the safety off. Be honest. Reading the word yawn this many times? Are you fighting one right now? Scientists think contagious yawning is linked to empathy. The more connected you feel to someone, the more likely you are to catch their yawn. You're more likely to catch it from a close friend than a stranger. And dogs catch yawns from humans too, so if your pup yawns after you, that might just be love. A cold breeze, a chilling song, and suddenly your skin looks like a plucked chicken. Goosebumps are a leftover from your ancient ancestors. Back when we were furrier, tiny muscles yanked each hair upright, puffed up fur traps warm air, like a natural jacket. It also made our ancestors look bigger and scarier to predators, the same reflex you see when a frightened cat puffs up. But we lost most of our fur, so the reflex still fires, it just leaves you with cute little bumps and zero warmth. A button your body still presses out of habit, and that shape is reason the plane doesn't tear itself apart. In the 1950s, had square windows and planes started falling out of the sky. Investigators were baffled. When a plane climbs, the cabin pressurizes, and the body flexes. On a square window, all that stress piles into the sharp corners, one tiny spot taking a huge load over hundreds of flights. Cracks form. A round corner has no weak point, stress flows evenly around the curve. So engineers rounded every window, and flying got dramatically safer. That curve has quietly saved thousands of lives. You've looked up your whole life. But have you ever asked why it's blue and not green or purple? Sunlight looks white, but it's every color mixed together, and each color travels as a wave, some short and tight, some long and stretched. When sunlight hits our atmosphere, it slams into tiny air molecules. The short blue waves scatter and bounce around way more than the rest, so blue light flies at your eyes from every direction. Look anywhere, and you're seeing scattered blue. And sunsets? At dusk, light travels through way more air, the blue scatters away, leaving the reds and oranges to paint the sky. Here's the one I promised. You've sung about it since you were a kid, but stars don't actually twinkle at all. Out in space, a star shines with a completely steady light. To an astronaut, it would sit there, totally still. The twinkle happens in our air. Starlight travels trillions of miles, straight, then hits Earth's atmosphere, full of moving, warm, and cold air pockets that bend the light over and over. That bending makes the star dance. The twinkle you've admired your whole life? It was never the star, it was Earth, waving hello. Which one blew your mind the most? Tell me in the comments, and which did you already know? If you learned something new, hit subscribe. We've got a whole universe of everyday mysteries to explore.